Welcome to my video journal. My name is Hannah Hines. I'm 18, and today is December 2nd, 2025. I just got off of work. Hey! I got off of work, I think, an hour early, so I am happy to be home. I sold a lot today, so that's good. I work at a jewelry store, so that's fun. I sold a lot of our demi-fine, so that's like our almost fine jewelry, so that like it's basically fine, it just doesn't have any diamonds. My manager just went on maternity leave yesterday, December 1st, so we have a new stand-in manager. I really like her. I had an old lady come in to the store today with her granddaughter, and I was helping checking her out and everything, all that. And my manager comes up and is just chatting, as one does. And my manager walks away, and the older lady, I don't want to call her old, older lady, like, is like standing there, and she goes, "Are you two related?" And I was like, I'm like in the middle of bagging, and I'm like, "Me and her?" She goes, "Yeah, you two, are y'all related?" I go, "Oh, no, ma'am, we're not related." She goes, "Oh, you just have very similar, like, mannerisms and the way y'all talk." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." We don't look anything alike. She has, like, strawberry blonde, and I have strawberry blonde hair. She has a round face like me, but mine is more, like, slim right here. But, no, we're not related. We're not related. But, yeah. Honestly, okay, I'm just gonna, like, just talk. Today I was driving home, and a lot of traffic, because I live in the DFW. If you don't know what the DFW is, that is the Dallas-Fort Worth and around area. Do you know how bad the traffic is here? It's horrendous. People don't know how to drive. No matter where you go, they're not going to not know how to drive. But hey, at least I don't have to have a stoplight when merging onto the highway like California and Oregon does. Don't want to be rude, but anyway. Oh, I was driving home, and this big truck, lifted truck, if you don't know what a lifted truck is, it's like those tall trucks with the big wheels, whatever. Very popular here in Texas. Leave me alone. They have their brights on. So frickin' light. And sometimes I just want to, like, bright check people when they're passing me, because I am fed up. And do I know if this is their LED headlights or their regular headlights? I don't know. I don't drive a car that was made after 2018. I don't know. But you should not have your lights on that freaking bright. That freaking light. That freaking bright. And be driving. Dude, I'm blinded. Bow! I'm blinded, and I can't see. And then after you pass me, I have black spots in my eyes, and I'm like, ugh. It's like I just got, like, you know those grenades that are, like, light flashbang? I don't know. Sick and tired of it. Turn off your brights. And if you are teaching someone how to drive, no matter their age, teach them the etiquette of flashers. You use your flashers when you're on a road with no light. There's no reason you should be driving a vehicle. And there are lights right here. And you can see it. If you're on a back road in the country, in the middle of Texas, or in anywhere in the middle of the country, turn them on. If there's no one else around you. And if someone's passing you, turn them off. It's really not that hard, people. And I am sick and freaking tired of people being like, "Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm going to do whatever I want because I'm a selfish butthead." Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to get home like you are. So turn off your brights because you're driving on a highway. It is perfectly lit. It's perfectly lit. You shouldn't be driving with your brights on. Get that, people? Get it? Get it? Take this in your head. I don't care what your age is, okay? But I don't care what your age is. Don't drive with your flashers on. I am sick and tired of it. I almost got in a car wreck today as well because someone's lights were on. Leave me alone. Anyway, today I feel like my makeup isn't like makeuping like it usually is. I usually look so diva. Right now I just look plain. You can definitely see where my concealer is. But I will say my eyeliner is on fleek today. It's brown. I accidentally bought brown eyeliner instead of black. So love that. And I think what's catching me up today is I usually like put like I usually take a eyeliner, waterproof eyeliner that's not liquid, a pencil, do my under eyes, and I know tear ducts, but I don't put it in my tear ducts, and I still know that some of it will get in my tear ducts, but I do breathing treatments that I end up crying by the end of them sometimes. Not on purpose. I'm not sad usually. I cry maybe, right now it's 2 times a week. I mean, once every 2 weeks. But that might change because it's getting cold outside. Today it was 32. What was the high today? Look it up. Oh, it was 51. The high was 51, but I left my house at 2. No, I left my house at 1:30. And it was cold. It was in the 30s. What was the low today? The low today was 29, and the high today was 51. I don't think I got to 51 when I was outside. So I had my scarf and my puffer coat on. I hate puffer coats. They make me look stupid. Why do I wear them? Because I want to stay warm. And I only have one, and I only wear it on really cold days. But I usually wear like these downtown coats. I don't know how to call them except for they look bougie. They are my grandma's. My grandma died. So I took them. Anyway. I am gonna watch Stranger Things with my brother tonight before he goes to his mom's. I look so, like, okay. Do I look good? I think I look good. But today's fit was this sweater. Wow, wow. I don't know why I did that. These jeans. I'm gonna turn. These cute pockets. And then I wore them with my platformed Doc Martens. So yeah. Oh, and my Flash socks that I got in 2018. I got those in 2018 at Hot Topic, the one near my house when it was closing. I don't know why I said it. Anyway. So yeah. Hopefully, like, I think I'm gonna enjoy doing this. I'm gonna try and do it, like, every day, every other day. Because most of my days are pretty boring if I'm not working. But sometimes I just have stuff to talk about. Like my little light rant. But also, like, I feel like I need to start posting on social media more because I'm tired of consuming social media and not putting out. So yeah. I think sometimes my eyebrows look so like light that they don't look like they're there, so I feel like, especially like, no, anyway. Also, the quality is bad because I am filming on my desktop in my room. My iMac desktop, but I don't know what we call it, what people call this thingy, this computer. It's a computer, but it's an iMac, but it's a desktop iMac. I don't get it. Apple, I don't get it. Sorry. Anyway, because like it's just so dumb. Also, I don't want to say ill about Apple. They could be listening. That's a joke. It's a joke. I come in peace. Anyway, it's almost 7:30. Almost 7:30. Oh my gosh. I tried to do one of these when I was doing my makeup to get ready, but I was so like, I felt horrible and I did not want to go to work. I do like my job. I love my job. It gives me a reason to get out of bed every morning. Not every morning, most mornings. But I will say, this morning, the reason why I didn't want to go to work is because I, like the smart, pretty girl I am, forgot to take my anti-anxiety medication last night. And I usually don't do this, but I gave myself 2 baclofen, which is a muscle relaxer. I took 2 baclofen instead of 1 hydroxyzine and 1 baclofen. Woke up, 7 a.m., wanting to vomit. Almost did. Mouth watery. I was like, oh. I was so mad. And I was like, I either have food poisoning, which isn't surprising because I get food poisoning like once a year. I'm immunocompromised. I have a lot of medical issues. You guys will learn about this during my video journal. And I'm also doing this just for me, for my kids, if they want to see this. My grandkids, maybe. My great. I just have like such a weird fear of like forgetting. And it's just like, I don't want to forget things that happen on my day-to-day, so I journal. I usually journal in this. Love this journal. It's wood. It says, "Let your smile change the world." I stole it. Not from a place, from a church. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? It has Bible verses in it, so I guess I'm some form of holy. Okay? That's supposed to be funny. Laugh. Okay? I'm a pastor's daughter. Been a pastor's daughter my whole life. So, I didn't really steal it. We were at this, like, room, like this prayer room. We were renting from there to do my dad's classes, and I was like, oh, I like this. If it's still here a year later, I'm gonna take it. Because it was for people. So I don't think I necessarily stole it. I just was like, I want this now. Thank you. Anyway, let me show you guys how much I've journaled. So my last journal entry was November 25th. So this is how much I haven't journaled in. And this is how much I have journaled in. I got this journal in February of this year. It has been with me through countless of hospital admissions that I've had this year alone. I had 3. Okay. Someone's calling me. Hello. Okay, why are you calling so late? And it's a spam call. You're trying to scam me. Hello? Don't call me. Anyway. Through countless admissions, I was in the hospital October, November, and December of 2024. And I was in the hospital wow, 7 times this year? Love that. Love that. Love that. Here is, my friends made this, so I made this one. So that's my friend Oakley. That says, I don't know why I drew this, but because I was bored, and it's cute. My friend Olivia, because she loves ladybugs. And then me, a bunny. Because I think that's the animal that represents me the most. Or a deer. A fawn, as some might say. And then my friend Livy did this one. Yeah, I love it. That was me. And it's because I'm so short. She's also short. We're basically the same height. I think I'm a teeny bit taller than her. And then Oakley did this one, and it was Hungry Hungry Caterpillar. I went to a fine art school too. There's a lot about me. There's a few things you're gonna want. Ew. Okay, that was disgusting. Anyway, I journaled in here about my nephew being born. Oh. Wow. Man, I should actually, like, read this. Not to y'all, to me. But wow. I reread my journals, every, I'll skim through them. Especially because I am writing a book as well. I'm a master of all trades. I used to be very athletic before I became disabled. I'm disabled, by the way. I was a dancer. I danced for 10 years. I was very talented before I got sick. And I'm still talented, but I have to be talented in different ways than what I was. So that's low-key devastating. Because I really loved to dance. It was something that... I'm not going to get into this right now. That's a whole can of worms, and I don't want to talk about that. I'm really going to be treating this as my therapy session. Wow! Sessions. Also, I'm going to be uploading this in a Trisha Paytas style. I'm not going to watch through it. I'm just going, and I'm not going to edit. Obviously, you can't edit something if you don't watch through it. And I'm just going to post it online. I want to be as raw as I can with who I am. And I want people to see me for who I am and not this, like, facade I put up. Words. And I just want to get more comfortable in who I am, and I feel like this is just a way for me to enjoy myself and enjoy getting out my feelings and emotions. And if you like it, let me know. Let me know. Comment down below. Like, share. Do anything you can to really get this out, because I want to make this popular. I am also just happy to be alive. Happy I have a job. I'm happy that, I can walk, because there was some time where that could have been, I don't know why I even started talking about that, but I'm just thankful. And I think us as people, we need to voice, like, the good and bad things about our life and be vulnerable. And I'm not saying put that on the internet. Do what makes you comfortable and where you can be yourself. And yeah, and I just feel like we need to start talking about more things. Talking about just our day-to-day or things that have been bothering us, and share it with people, even if that is like someone like your best friend or your mom or dad or like your guardian or like a random stranger. Girl, the amount of times I talk to random strangers, I'm just like, they're like, oh, what's this? What's this? And I'm like, oh my god, I had a lady come into the store the other day. Sorry, I keep talking and I don't really care. I had a lady come into the store the other day and she was like, oh, you had a shake? You had a shake? And I was like, yes, yeah, I did. Then she's like, oh, how long did you have your trach? And I was like, oh, I had it for like, well, she asked me why I had to get a trach, and that's a whole can of worms, so I'm not going to discuss here today. And then she was like, how long did you have a trach? And I go, oh, 3.5 years. And you know what this lady says to me? And I often don't get offended, and I'm not even offended. I just find what she just said absolutely baffling. Lady, you don't know me. I'm helping you shop. You have no idea who I am, what my personal life is like. Also, we need to not, I don't even want to get into that. She was just like, oh, I don't think you should be working. You shouldn't be working. You had a trach for that long. You shouldn't be working. And I was gagged in a bad way. I was gagged in a bad way. Is that like even a thing? Because like, doesn't gagged mean shocked? I think it does, but it's like, it's not in a good way. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm gagged. I'm like, oh, I'm gagged. Anyway, and this lady, she says this to me, and I'm just like, oh. And I'm just like, are you still gonna buy that watch band? Well, really what I did was, I just stood there and I was like holding what she wanted and to go get it from the back. And I was holding it and I was just shocked. I was like, and I had my mask on and everything because I'm immunocompromised as well. And I was like, and I've had people comment that on my stuff. Like, people have told me insane things. That's also another can of worms. Coco. No, Coco, come here. Coco. Coco, come here. Come here. Gonna get my dog. Coco, why did you eat my fries? I bought them and they were mine. Coco. Okay. Anyway, and I was just like, oh, okay. Can I help you with anything else? No, she didn't even freaking buy anything. And it's like, lady, hi, hello. Watch yourself. You don't know, you just don't say stuff like that to people. And it's just like, it's like, oh, she says that stuff to people all the time. I'm like, don't tell, I don't think you should be working. Girl, you've known me for 4 minutes. Not even, 4 minutes. You have no idea who I am and what I do as a person and how much I've overcome and how I've worked to have a job. Lady, back up. Don't talk to someone like that. No matter who you are. If you talk to someone like that and you're watching, shame on you. Shame on you. I don't care. I don't care. There's this guy on Instagram and he's like, I'm paranoid at the Airbnb, the light, and he goes, I don't care. And I love the way he says it. Wait, let me pull it up. But like, seriously, why would someone say that? Why would someone say that in a way that's just like, lady, I think you have a horrible haircut and whoever did your bleach would burn your scalp. But that's, I would never say that to her. She had a horrible haircut. Like, girl. Like, I have a bad haircut. I don't have a bad haircut. I have a good haircut. I just had really, really long hair. I had hair, like, down to my hips. And then I cut it and donated it. Great. It's great. But I don't care. Okay, I can pull it up. Whatever. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. What was I saying? And then I cut it off and I donated it. And I cut it to here. But it looked good. It looked good. But now it's at a length that I like. And I feel like I just feel pretty with this length. I want it to be way longer. But I have to wait for that. Hopefully by my birthday it'll be down to here. My birthday's in February. I'll be 19. Anyway. So that was December 2nd, 2025. Video journal for y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know when I will be posting this. I'll probably make a new YouTube channel tonight because I have another one called Hannah Nicole Hines. It's my full name. So, okay, Coco. Okay. Ciao. Ciao. Talk to y'all later. Ciao.